What's up, unicorns? All right, Eric is here. I'm back. If you don't know who I am a UI UX designer living in Atlanta, Georgia, working for a huge fintech company out here. I can't tell you, but you can look at my LinkedIn and find out where I worked. But anyway, we're going to get back into this landing page design that we made a few months ago. Sorry, I've been very inconsistent, but maybe this year I'll get back on it. And I hope you guys are staying safe, by the way, with all this stuff going on. But before that, let's get after it. But let me take some coffee because it's kind of early today. I will be honest. But anyway, sorry about that. Actually, not sorry. But let's get after it. All right, guys. So I got a new setup here. So I got the microphone here. I actually got some nice screen cap camera going on. So let's kind of get into this video. So we can go ahead and finish this off. I know the first video was pretty long, probably because I talk a lot. But anyway, I got to go through the details for you guys so you guys can kind of see what's going on, see what I'm doing. So man, I need to. It's so early. I need to like not do that. Anyway, so we're here. We're back in. Man, I'm tired. We're back in Adobe XD at the moment, and so right now we've already went through the design. So let me just zoom out so you guys can kind of see it again and reference it. So this is the design we created a couple of months back, and so now we just wanted to go in and add some colors to this. We're gonna fill it with some images. We're gonna fill it. We're gonna take the text. We're gonna make the text different colors, so it's the icon backgrounds, etc., etc. So before we do that, I want to make these text colors different. So what I need to do is I need to come in here. I need to make these text colors a little different. So when I come in and want to change them, I know I can change everything kind of at once. And you'll see what I mean in a second. Sorry about that. So let's say the text here, what color is this? So it's 4A, 4A, 4A. So I want all the big header text like this here, these, and these to be one color. Great. And I want my buttons to be a different color as well. So when I come in here and I change the button colors, I want those colors to be different. So I'm going to change that to 8B, 8B. So I'm going to come in here, I'll make all my button colors 8B, 8B. Not that. Do this one. I mean, of course, I could have made these all a symbol and it would all change it at once, but we didn't do that beforehand. But we're just going to do this the kind of the tedious way, so you guys can kind of see what this looks like. Also, I'm going to do, oops, you'd be tripping. Also, I'm going to do the backgrounds on all these as well. Not that one. The same thing, because I want the background colors of these icons. Things keep moving. I mean, and it's so early in the morning. That's probably why But anyways, I'm going to come in here, and how I'm selecting these individually is I'm hitting Command click, and that's how I'm getting to select these little small little things in here. So those are that. I'm going to make, that's going to be the same color as these. So the button colors, the icon background colors, I need to come in here and make that. Make these also that same color. Come here, click this. Okay, great. So now I've changed these colors to a different color. This color is a different color, but I also want my text to be a different color. So what I'm going to do right now is, I already know I have an image for this background here. So I'm going to go ahead and just make this text white. It's going to become a little bit hard to see, but you'll see the madness in a minute. So I'm going to keep this white as well. But I kind of want my text here to be kind of like a lighter gray. So let's I I like this gray, but it's one of these grays. So I'm just gonna just adjust it down just a little bit, 80/80. I'm gonna copy that. Then I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna select all the text boxes and make those also 80/80. So what am I gonna do now? So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna make these colors. I'm gonna put those over here. So I'm gonna select this color. Boom, that's the color. Add that, that's another color. What color is this one? I think I want this here to also be the heading color for these as well. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna just select all these and make them that color. Then I'm gonna select, I also need to come in here and get the color for this text as well. So now I can come in here and select these and make them the colors that I want for the text. So let me come down here and get these, make sure these are the right ones. Yeah, boom. All right, so I now have a color for this that I'm going to change later, all the headers. I got a color for the body that I'm going to keep, which is this one. Then I have a color for the buttons, which I'm going to change as well. And also I'm going to change this color to this color too, because I want my background and my button color to kind of be the same as well. So I'm going to come in here and make sure I have that. And this is also going to be one of those things that I change to be a certain color. So I want it to be this color, so I need to select that one. So we just go back down. So when I bring this image in here, you'll see later, it's going to be a darker image. So I'm going to come here, I'm just going to select these and make these white. I noticed that we lost our button color, so let's see what that was. So I think our background is 80. So yeah, the background's gonna be a little bit different, but we'll see. I'm gonna actually put an image in that. But anyway, let's start adding in some images. So what we're gonna do when we add these images, I have a collection of images here that I've already worked out. So how I'm gonna do that is I'm going to just select the background here. I'm going to come in my image folder. I'm just going to just drag that in. Boom. When you drag that in, it automatically puts it in there. And that's pretty dope. And you can kind of see that it did that. So I select that, you can kind of see it's right there. But then, like I said before, I need to make this text. Oh, I forgot this is a different color. So I need to make that white. Slacking today. Now it pops a little bit. Don't you guys love that word? Pop. Have your clients ever said, hey man, can you make this pop a little bit? And but you're like, yeah, I can make it pop, all right. Pop away from you and make sure you pay me my money. Anyway, so let's come over here. So now we have the device images here. So I have my device images. I'm going to use the same image for all the devices. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to select that one, select that background. I'm going to drag that in there. You see how quickly I'm doing this, guys. It's so fast, like boom. Because the reason why it's so fast because sorry, we went in there and we made all the boxes that we needed. We made all the colors changes that we're going to need going forward. So that's why this implementation is so fast. And that's why you kind of want to do your wireframing almost close to design if possible. It's not going to be a perfect situation every time, but if you can kind of get your wireframe, your gray wireframe is kind of close to the design you're going to be looking at going forward. I mean, you're going to make some finer tweaks here and there. It's going to make your transition over to your kind of final comp go a little bit faster. So let's continue. So we're got here the mobile image. I'm hitting Command Select. Come over here to my folder, drag that in, done. Look, I mean, it's going so fast. It's amazing. All right, so we're gonna come here to this one. Same thing, Command Select, drag in my image, boom. Remember that mask we did? Now you see why we did that. All right, for this one is our sub. So I have a folder here called sub1. Take that, drag my image in, boom. Sub2, take that, drag my image in, done. And then for this one, remember I said we're gonna be putting in an image. So what I wanna do is I'm gonna come here. See this, let me just take myself out of the way real quick. Oops, not that one. It's actually this one. So we're right here. This background here, we need to duplicate that. So we're just gonna do Command V, Command C, Command V. So Command C, Command V, boom. So that's in there. So we're gonna take that, we're gonna put it right below, because one of these is gonna be kind of like a color overlay of the image. So what I wanna do is, I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna take my bottom image that I like, I'm gonna drag that in, boom. So now you see have the image here and then the bottom rectangle here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop the opacity on this image so that way the background can kind of come through. So get back to it. That's for you guys. All right, so now we kind of have our design almost kind of done here. Only thing we need to do in later is probably put in the logo, but you know, whatever, we probably won't do that. Actually, we'll do that right now. Just gonna just take this thing right here, logo, and we're just gonna just copy it to the front. Where did it go? There it is. Why is it way down there? Why is it way down there? I'm gonna take that, close it out. It's right here now. So take it, I'm gonna drop it right there. All right, logo. You guys happy now? 30 pixels from the side, cool. So now we wanna come in and guess what? We're gonna change these colors, but what colors do we want? So let's kind of just test what kind of colors we wanna have. So let's come here. So this color here, this color right here, that is going to be the button color and the background color. So I kind of want a kind of a lighter green color. So we're going to get that color from. We're going to pull it from our images right here. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to edit. I'm going to do the eyedropper. I'm just going to come in here and try to find a nice, you see that? You see how fast that was? It updated everything. Kind of like, let's see if we can get a little brighter green from in here. It looks like, let's just take it. Let's just come back. Let's go here. Let's make it a little bit brighter. Looking more neon. Looking too neon in that one. So I kind of like this green. Well, okay, we'll rock and roll with that green. So now you can see now we've updated everything that was that gray color is now this green color. And look how fast we made that. It was like night and day, boom. It's so quick, you guys. You have to do this. You have to make sure you get all your things together before you start implementing these color systems. So you could do things quickly. And so for this color was this dark one. So we kind of want to do no, not that. So maybe like a dark gray, like a dark green. So let's right click, edit again. Then we come in here, eyedropper, and then maybe we can find like a darker type of green color. Let's select it in here. Where we at? We're up here. I like that. I kind of like that. All right, cool. So now look, in a matter of like, I don't know how long I've been doing this, like 15 minutes from start to intro, we've already like added images. We changed the button colors. We added a logo up here. We changed the body copy, the paragraph text here. Look at this. I mean, so quick how we did that. And look, our design is pretty much done at this point. Only thing we need to do is we need to come back into here. Let's go to our layers. We need to come back down to here. Where we at? Where we at? We're down in here. So I kind of wanted to like, have that darker green color for the background of this image because we're going to lower the opacity. So I'm going to come back into my assets panel. I'm going to select that. And you're going to see that I'm going to select the image and I'm going to drop down the opacity. Look at that. So let's drop our opacity to like 15. Boom. So now you can see we have our text in here, it's white. Boom, we have the buttons here, all that good stuff, and we have our nice image. So let me just zoom out completely. And would you look at that? We have just finished our landing page. We went from the first one when we did, the first video where we took like an hour to make sure we got everything correct. All the colors were there, all the placement was accurate. We just made it gray. You present that to your clients or your stakeholders, say, look, here we go. That way they can only focus on what they need to focus on. Because when you start implementing colors and you present to your stakeholders, they will be fixated on the things that they can understand first, which is the colors and stuff. And so they'll fixate on that and talk about only that. But if you bring them a gray wireframe, you kind of force them to say like, look, what do we think about this? As far as from a user standpoint, what would a user XYZ do? So that way you want to keep that on point. So let's kind of just, let me just show you this. Boom. Take myself off. Let me just zoom in. So now we can kind of see our completed design. That went so fast. And I recommend that you guys continue to kind of work in this kind of workflow way where you get everything set up, you get your gray boxes, you get everything done. So if you want to, you can set a gray tone for your headers, your body copy, your buttons. That way you can just kind of get placement on items. And when you're ready to make those changes, you can make that one change and it updates everything. And then if you want to get real crazy, what you do is you make these things components, right? So now my button is a component. And then if I put this button, replace it here, I can make this one change to this one button. It will update all the buttons, but that's in another video. But in the meantime, check out your designs. Make sure your designs look as good as these. And if you guys want these assets and images, they're kind of free. I'll make like a package and have a link to put a link out there so you guys can go download that and check it out so you can build this yourself. But let me get back to my beautiful face. All right, so guys, I really appreciate it. How long have we been doing this video? Under 20 minutes, actually 18 minutes. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I wanna hold you for another hour, but like I always say, make sure you get after it. Actually, I don't always say that. I don't know why. My wife found this cup at Target and I love it, but I'm not gonna drink the coffee right now. But I just want to say I appreciate you guys following along and creating this nice landing page. I know it took a while for me to get these up, but I do appreciate you following along and subscribing. But also make sure you do subscribe. Make sure you comment, but also hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It really helps me out so you guys can see more of my videos. And also hit the bell notification so that way you can get these videos as soon as they come out. You don't have to go search for them. They're right there in your feed and you can watch these and you can learn something. So if I inspired you today, if I helped you out in any way, comment below. Let me know what I can do further going forward. And I appreciate you guys. And like I always do say, don't just be a unicorn, be an ugly unicorn. Peace.